Here we have a sample data insights two-part analysis question from one of the official GMAT prep tests. So this is exactly what you can expect to see on the official exam. And when you're presented a two-part analysis question on the data insight section, you want to figure out what you're being asked for first. So we can literally just skip down to the table and take notes of what this question is asking for. And we see that the first thing we need to find is going to be the number one electrician instead of first electricians. I'm just going to shorthand it that way. Set fee is the first thing that we're being asked for. And then we've got the second electrician, so number 2E for electrician, hourly rate. And I have no idea what this pertains to, but I just have to accept that I'm going to have to engage with some rates for some electricians. So we'll now read the paragraph from the beginning, pointing our notes towards solving for these two values. So an individual is comparing the charges of two electricians. Simple enough. The first electrician charges a set fee for coming to the individual's home. Okay, so we'll just call that and charges an hourly rate that is half of the second electrician's hourly rate. So we'll just call the second electrician's hourly rate R, and we know that the number of hours we could just call H. So we know that the total for the first electrician is going to be equal to S plus the number of hours times 1/2 of the rate that we had for the second electrician. And we see that the second electrician charges no fees for coming to the individual's home. Okay, so it's just that R. So now we've got to figure out how we're going to get the set fee and the hourly rate for these electricians respectively. And we continue reading. So select for first electrician's set fee and for second electrician's hourly rate the two figures in US dollars that could be the first electrician's set fee and the second electrician's hourly rate, such that both figures would result in the two electricians charging the same amount for coming to the individual's home and working for exactly 1 hour. Okay, so now we've just got to set an equation equal to each other. So we've got to know that our H is just going to be equal to 1. So we've got S plus 1/2 R has to be equal to R. So that means that S is going to be equal to 1/2 R when we subtract 1/2 R from each side. And I'm generally going to get rid of fractions, so we'll just multiply the whole thing times 2. So we know that 2S is equal to 1R. Hopefully you're enjoying the tips in this video, and if you are, please do like it and consider subscribing so you can get notified when additional videos are released by MyGuru. Additionally, check out the links down below because they can take you to this page where you can request a free consultation with an expert GMAT tutor such as myself, and they'll also show you where you can access our online self-paced prep course brought to you by MyGuru and Analyst Prep. We've just got to find an R where it's double whatever S is. So if S was 10, the second electrician's hourly rate would be 20. So 10 and 20 aren't here. That's not going to work. Then if it were 30 for the set fee, then the hourly rate would have to be 60. That's not present. If we have the first electrician's set fee is $50, however, well, then we've got the double now for the hourly rate of 100. And now we've determined the correct answer for this problem.